Because we talked a lot about healing last week. We made some bold statements as a church about what we believe theologically, and we prayed for people to be healed, and then miracles, like people got healed. Like, how crazy is that we didn't just talk about it and pray for it, but it actually happened. So why don't you tell everybody your name?
Oh, my name is Ben.
Awesome. And what do you do here at Ridgeline?
I'm running the sound, and I do some things for the website as well.
So tell me what happened last week. Did the message speak to you? How did that? And then what? And then we did prayer, and just kind of walk us through the whole thing.
Yeah, for sure. So Pastor Nathan did a message on healing, and before I joined Ridgeline, I was definitely a bit of a skeptic in terms of healing, and it was one of those areas where I was maybe a practical atheist, where I believed in God and really let God into my life, but didn't let God into, I didn't allow myself to believe that God could heal, and I didn't, it was one of those things that I just said, well, God can do this, this, and this, but God can't do this. But then slowly, as I've been coming to Ridgeline, I really started to accept that God can do everything in your life. Every little piece of your life, He has a role in that, including healing. You can't pretend or tell yourself that the creator of the universe, who created the stars and the planets, can't heal your back issue or can't heal your arm or your leg or your knee or whatever. If He can create the universe, He can help you. He can heal you. And so I really came to a place last Sunday where I just needed to publicly proclaim and publicly announce in front of everybody that I believe that the Lord can heal me, and I believe that He is more than capable of doing that, and I needed to show everyone that I believe that, and I accept that, and I accept His healing today. And that's the moment where I got healed.
So tell us a little bit about what was going on in your body.
So 8 years ago, I was weightlifting in
making those gains.
College. Making those gains, man. Yeah, some serious weight. And I was deadlifting, and I just got like halfway through the deadlift, and I just felt something in my back go terribly.
How much were you
terribly
lifting?
Wrong. 315 pounds. Yep, and I.
Do you want to know what I would do if I found myself under 315 pounds?
What?
8 or 10 reps.
But I come home. I go back. I was with Mary. We were dating at the time. Now we're married, but back then it was just we were in college and dating, and I come home and I'm literally like stuck in the deadlift position, just like this. And I'm like, "Hi, honey." Like, I think something's wrong. And then I didn't get immediate help, and I really should have. And I went to a doctor like a couple months later, and they just gave me some pain meds. And they didn't actually check me out because they just thought, oh, it's just some college kid who, I don't know what they thought. They decided not to actually do an MRI or
so you got this,
like that.
So 8 years ago, you get hurt in your back.
Yep.
And then last week, you're standing right in the middle of the aisle here as we're praying at the end.
Yeah.
And you just declare it, and then what happens?
Well, I think this was a process, and I think that moment was the final piece of the puzzle that had to come into place. And I think the Lord just really wanted me to proclaim it and say, I'm ready to be healed. And so, Mary and I were talking after service, and I was like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me, but I've accepted that the Lord can heal me, and I feel that He has. And Mary said she felt something too, because she was standing there, holding my back. The most interesting part of it was that I didn't feel pain, but I could feel where it was, and I could just tell a sense of healing had happened. Something had changed. So it was
Wow.
just really, really powerful.
That's really great. So no pain all week.
No.
And it was,
Great.
wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that so good? Isn't that so good? Awesome. Well, thanks so much for sharing with us, Ben.